want to make this quick video. It's not going to be a long video because I've already talked about this and it just proves my suspicions and that I said. I knew something wasn't right. I know it's called the gifted discernment in your own gut feeling. I knew something wasn't right. How I didn't see this, I mean, then again, but you'll see this right here in a minute. Just give me a second. Don't know why it's not showing. Just give me a second. There we go. Minimize, not minimize. Come on. Share this screen again. There you go. It just wouldn't load it for a second for some reason. There we go. So, I mean, all the symbolism, that's why the video is called Charlie Kirk, Illuminati, Occult Symbolism. I mean, from the multiple things that I've been questioning, and we all know that people get offended by it because it's the truth, and the Republicans, which I really couldn't care less about because I don't support either side. If you can't see what's really going on, then I really don't know what to tell you, and I could literally care less because I'm honestly tired of about it, to be honest. But I knew straight away there was something off. We'll just get into it. Guy didn't die that recent. He didn't die that long ago. She seems pretty happy. She seems pretty happy for someone that lost a husband. You have this. Now, usually the G refers to Freemasonry. Well, as I said, I couldn't care what the retard Republicans think, because if you're a patriot towards America, you're a moron anyway. You really are, because America is one of the most corruptest countries on the face of the earth. More corrupt than another nation, but the G usually refers to Grand Master in Freemasonry, which doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. May not mean it, but you never know. You honestly never know. Most of the time when they wear a G ring, it refers to Freemasonry, which Freemasonry is part of the Illuminati. They worship the devil. Go look it up. It's public knowledge. The Freemasons, the Scottish Freemasons, they admit what they believe in. They do not worship God. The higher that you get up to the degrees, you become a Freemason. You basically know who they worship. But it seems funny to me. It seems like it's promoting the show and all that. She seems very pretty happy for someone that lost a husband. Just like I said with Donald Trump. Something ain't right, and I knew there wasn't something right. It's just a fact. But again, like I said, the Republicans and the brain dead patriots, the God bless America people that are like, oh, America's awesome. They'll never see this, but even if they did, they'll still defend it anyway because they think that America's the best, greatest country on the face of the earth. It's they'll never see this. Even if they did, they still won't. They will never admit one of their own or their own government is corrupt. They'll never admit it. That's why it makes me laugh with patriots, biggest idiots on the planet. And then we have this, already mentioned this, Don. The first video I did, it's very obvious. Go watch the video that was out. Basically, he was smiling. He was basically holding on to her like basically he's gonna replace Charlie Kirk or something. Like he wants to. It's basically like he wants her to be his wife. In reality, devil horns, the fake tears, not a single tear was shed. It I'm starting to question other things as well. Can't mention them obviously, but it's just facts. He's laughing, smiling. This is not something that somebody does that has just lost a friend, or and this is not something that a wife would do that has just lost a husband. How happy she is. Something ain't right. But again, how I didn't notice this. Why did they use this logo? We all know what this is. How did nobody see this? The Illuminati and that like to put their symbolism and all that right in your face. Now, people, we have people like Donald Trump that say we don't like Nazis and all that. What does this symbol look like to you? Look at it. Why would they use the lightning bolt? Of all symbols to use, why did they use the lightning bolt? I'll tell you why, because again, it's time to wake up to reality. The amount of evidence that's out there, none of it adds up. The Illuminati lightning bolt refers to the Illuminati. Again, the lightning bolt is always referred to as Lucifer. So you got to ask, Charlie Kirk, right, was supposed to be so supposedly there's no proof of this, but let's just say he was anti-Illuminati and all that. Why would you use a symbol that is known by the occult that they use it? This is what I said. We got people. This is why you got to understand. There's agents and stuff like that put in forth by design. People like Alex Jones. They're one of them. You really think that someone could be that powerful, speak out against that amount of stuff, and not be one of them? Get real. Many celebrities have used it. AC/DC, Metallica, Kiss, Lady Gaga, AC/DC, like I said, David Bowie. The list goes on. The Black Eyed Peas. The lightning bolt refers to Lucifer when he fell from heaven. Now, I've had comments on my videos in the past like, oh, the lightning bolt isn't satanic. It doesn't refer to Lucifer. The amount of excuses these brain dead sheep make. As I said, I'm not gonna speak nice because I'm tired of it, man. I'm gonna say it how it is from now on. And if you don't like it, I really don't care. If you can't see the world for what it is right now and see the symbolism, then you're never gonna see it. It's just a fact. Fall from heaven, lightning bolt. And this was Jesus Christ that said this. So if you're saying that it's not Lucifer, then you're calling Jesus a liar. So he told them, I saw Satan fall like heaven, fall like lightning from heaven. As you can clearly see, we'll go to the verse when it decides to load. We'll see if this is open, as we can see. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. This is what Jesus said. We go all the way down is it gives every single version. Where's the King James at? Be here all damn day trying to find it. Yeah, King James. As it says in many versions, and he said to them, I was beholding the adversary as lightning from the heaven, having fallen, Lucifer. So you gotta ask yourself, supposedly against the government, debating people, speaking out against certain stuff, and then a public rally of debating uses a symbol of Lucifer. Time to wake up to reality. You got played by the government, and I do not care. I will say it how it is until the day I die. You got played by Donald Trump and the elites once again. But again, like I said, keep believing whatever the government tells you. Keep believing it. Keep believing like a little sheep, because you'll never see the truth, even when it's right in front of you. If you have the gift of discernment, you would know that something was off about this Charlie Kirk situation. Something was off from the start. And he said unto them in Luke 10:18 to 19, in the King James Version of the Bible, or whatever version you decide to read. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give you unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So this is Jesus Christ saying this, that he saw Satan, because that's what beheld means. He saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. That's why they used the lightning bolt, because it refers to that. It refers to Lucifer. That's what it refers to. It refers to Lucifer fallen from heaven like lightning. There's no coincidence. It's been exposed. So it's right there in your face. Two, we'll go back. Just so we don't. We'll go to it. Then I don't have to type it in. Come on now. You probably know what I'm on about now. It's a symbol, the racist symbol. You cannot tell me that this isn't the same symbol. Look it up. Looks to me like the Nazis. So you have the SS. As I said, the Illuminati like to put their symbols right in plain sight. Why does it look like an SS from the Nazis? Why are they using, and again, why are they even using a lightning bolt anyway? Like I said, we all know why, but people defend the amount of symbolism now that has been shown. You have the devil horns being thrown up at the funeral. You have the lightning bolt, the basically the what was it? Looks like the SS symbol, because it does, and this is my opinion. Why are they using the lightning bolt? Oh, it's America because America's powerful. America's an abomination. That's what it is. But again, they've got it there. They've got it there, and they've got it there. So in reality, this is just the SS symbol. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we count 1, 2, 3, and there's probably one in the back. So literally just promoting the racist SS, Nazi Germany, which is a symbol of hate. That's what it is. So pretty funny, isn't it? Typical America. And we all know America's a devil worshipping country. That's just a straight up fact. Statue of Liberty is an ancient Babylon symbol and an ancient Babylon statue. America is basically this modern day Babylon. That's all it really is. With all the wicked stuff that it does on a daily basis, and yet claims to be a Christian nation, claims to be a nation of God or a nation under God. Yet tell me, what laws does America literally or basically follow that are in the Bible? None. They break every single one. Idolatry with that statue in New York. That is idolatry. Idolizing Charlie Kirk now as like he was some god or some prophet. He was just a YouTuber. He was a podcaster that debated people. What did he really do for the world? I'll tell you, nothing. And they're promoting him like he was some savior or Jesus Christ himself. It's pathetic. And that's why I agree with half of the stuff that the celebrities said where they call Donald Trump out. Because it seems pretty funny that soon as if you, because let's be realistic, if your friend has died, you would not be easily over it like that. That's not how it works. People don't get over loss that quick. They really don't, and that's what happened. Basically Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, whatever, called that out, and that's why he got cancelled. But they didn't cancel him forever because he's right back to doing the show because that's what it is. That's what you got in standing now. What you got to learn from that. That's what happens in China. That's what happens in Russia. That's going to eventually come to the United States, where if you speak out against any form of politician, you speak out against the president, you'll serve prison time. I guarantee you, one day it's going to happen. You won't be able to speak out against politics unless it's what they're promoting. Time to wake up to reality. The symbolism's right there. I don't care what anyone says. I really don't. There's so many people that are actually awake on Twitter seeing it for what it really is. Something ain't right. They're hiding so much information, so much evidence because they're trying to cover something up. Why would you try? Good to go look at all the footage that's out there. Make your own judgment call. So yeah, promoting the SS symbol. I'm promoting the lightning bolt, which we've already exposed what it means. It means Lucifer. There's no defending it. There's no. Well, this is what you'll have with the Republicans, the people on the right. They'll defend it. They'll still worship and idolize these people, even when they're one of them. Get real. It's time to wake up. I don't worship anyone. I don't idolize anyone. I don't follow anyone. The only person that you should be idolizing and following is God. Nobody else. Charlie Kirk, all he was someone debating people. That's all he was. He didn't do anything special. He's not God. He's not a prophet. He was just a man that was a podcaster that debated people. That's all it was. With the amount of following that he had, I highly doubt that he wasn't one of them. I highly doubt it. We had the same argument when people thought Alex Jones was legit. He's one of them. Time to wake up. You really think the Illuminati is going to let somebody get as big as they are and they're not going to do anything about it? Get real. Wake up to reality. And it doesn't really surprise me with that image. You got the United States Marines using the SS symbol because let's be realistic. If you die for your country, you've literally been brainwashed. You think that the government cares? Look at how they treat Marines and people that have served for their own country. They spit on you. That's what they do. So you're literally fighting for an abomination country like America. You've got to be brainwashed. I'd never fight for any country. Never. But we've already shown what it means, that and the history behind these symbols. It is not a good symbol like the white nationalists and the racists want to say it is. It means what it means. The symbol has always been a symbol of hate. Basically, it goes all the way back to ancient Germany, where they believed the Aryan race, the blonde hair, blue eyes, was superior. That's what they believed. That's exactly what they believed. And a lot of the Germans were racist. Why do you think they were doing what they were doing? Why do you think Hitler wanted to take over the world? Because he was a narcissist and a racist. There's no defending it. This is not a symbol of love. It's a symbol of hate. And there is no defending it. So explain to me why they are using a Nazi German symbolism at a debating event. Why would you use it? Of all symbols they could have picked, why'd they use the lightning bolt? There's so many symbols. They could have chose the eagle of America. Why specifically did they choose a lightning bolt? Because again, if you add it up, kinda the two S's look like 11. They kinda do. But again, we've shown the evidence now. There's no defending it. Make your own judgment up. Because something isn't right about this. Something isn't right. As soon as I got the feeling that, and I saw all the videos and saw, hey, something's not right here. Now all the evidence that's coming out, the phone calls and all that, them trying to cover up certain things, something wasn't right. And it's either someone was on the inside or I'm going to leave it at that. But we all know, if you're not one of them, we know what happens. I've already explained that. But yeah, she seems pretty happy doing podcasts, promoting her own podcast now, probably promoting a TV show. Seems pretty happy that her husband just died not less than 2 weeks ago. Time to wake up to reality. You got played. Stop using that. The people need to stop using that garbage. Oh, people grieve in a different way. They don't get over it within 2 weeks. Especially someone that their own husband that just got assassinated in cold blood right in front of everyone. Don't you think that would traumatize anyone? Seems pretty happy. As I said, wake up. The fake crying and all that gave it away. It's just another joke. But yeah, there ain't no defending it. It's right in your face. It's not a Photoshop image. You can go, this was taken from a video. This is where the police officer was. There is defending this. It's the same as you can see right there. I saw the clip on Twitter. There's the lightning bolt right there. There's no defending it. It's not fake. It's not Photoshop. It's not AI. It's right there. We can clearly see that they purposely designed the American flag to be. And if you knew anything, the original American flag was actually a racist flag. Go look it up. So those that are so prideful in the American flag, go look at where the history came from that flag originally. The original flag of America was a Confederate flag. And if you knew anything, the nation of America, they admit it, was founded by Freemasons. So, yes, time to wake up to reality. And as I said, I don't care if I offend people by this because, like I said, with this truth, you're going to offend people. America is an abomination nation, and it's as simple as that. There's a reason why America has got so many enemies. There's a reason. They they brought it on themselves. But yeah, and I kind of find it funny. I think this is a Donald Trump hat, "Make America Great Again." You got to laugh at that one. Tell me, what has Donald Trump done for America? Destroyed it, more likely. Destroyed it. He's not made it better. He's made it worse. Look at America. America's on the brink to a collapse. You may think it isn't. The Tardifs, the Donald Trump that you worship and idolize, and also Americans call Donald Trump a prophet from God or Jesus Christ himself. That's what you Americans said. Those Tardifs are crashing other countries' economies, and it's going to do the same to the US. The more that things rise in prices, the more strain it has on the economy, the more people that lose their jobs. But I'm Donald Trump. We're going to build a wall. We're going to send the Mexicans back because I'm a racist. Anyone that actually votes for the president, it is time for you to wake up. They're nothing but corrupt. That's all they are. They're corrupt. So yeah, I've showed you all the symbolism now. There's no defending it. Make your own judgment call. Go look up the footage. Go look up the phone calls and stuff like that. You'll see something ain't right here. You will see that something ain't right. I don't care what anyone. I don't care if people idolize Charlie Kirk. You can do whatever you want, but the reality is something wasn't right. Nobody gets over their husband being executed 2 weeks later. That's not how it happens. The funeral, we all seen what happened. It was like it was a damn WrestleMania event or something. It was pathetic. Nobody does that at a funeral. No one. That was the first red flag that I knew something was off. Nobody does that at a funeral. No one. All kinds of that. Exactly. And it doesn't surprise me with that. I exposed the Statue of Liberty too in that Freemason post I did. The Masons put their square and compass. And exactly. Many people can't get over that. And we're talking about the Republicans here. I'll probably get comments like, "Oh, you're just a leftist retard." I don't care about politics. I don't even vote, and I never will, because I'm not a zombie. I'm not. The only person you should be putting your trust in, like I said, is Jesus Christ. So if people call me a leftist retard or whatever, I'm just gonna laugh because I don't vote for any side. I'm not on any side. I'm on the side for speaking the truth. Nobody should be on the right or the left because both sides are corrupt. If you knew anything, right and the left were created by the Illuminati to the divide people, to get them to argue against one another and not realize the real problem in the world. That's the main thing that Americans can't realize. You are falling into the trap put by the Illuminati, the right and the left. Your vote don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's already selected who's going to be president. It really is. And I've already exposed anyone that speaks the truth or speaks out against the Illuminati. We've all seen what happens. For instance, like JFK, John F. Kennedy. Um, I forget most of the presidents. You had Abraham Lincoln, got assassinated. You had, I think it was John Lennon or something. He said something about the the people in the war are baby killers because a lot of them are. He got assassinated. This is what happens when you speak the truth. And exactly. They admit that plain truth in plain sight. I showed that in my video because Jim Carrey was joking about, and they all do it. They all joke. They admit it through a form of comedy, but it's the truth. They'll joke in plain sight. The truth. And as well, that's another thing that Americans need to know as well. The colors blue and red originated from the Freemasons. That's what you need to understand as well. Anyone that's proud of the American flag needs to know the heritage of where that flag came from and what it's really about. It's not about freedom. And let's be realistic now. What did America do? Who was living in America before anyone was there? We all know who it was, but the let's just ignore that like it never happened. Because again, a lot of Americans don't like it. They don't like the truth. They can't handle the truth, just like it says in that movie. You can't handle the truth because it's right. You dare say anything bad about America, and you'll have people hating you. That's idolatry. So anyone that is proud and a patriot, that is a form of idolatry. Like, I'm not American. I can't stand my own country. The country is corrupt. The United Kingdom is a corrupt country, just like every single other country. As it says, the kings of the earth. Who are the kings of the earth? The presidents, the politics, the politicians. There's actually kings in other countries, have one mind, and they give unto the beast. All the kings of the earth have made an alliance with the devil already. It says that, go read Revelation. It says the kings of the earth give unto the beast, the Antichrist. There's not a single nation. I mean, they all signed the treaty together. They're all connected to one another. Wake up to reality. But yeah, I knew something was off from what I saw. I knew something was off. So yeah, just go watch the videos and make your own judgment call, and you'll see what I'm saying. This is not false information or anything like that. It's facts. It is facts what I said. I showed you what was that there. It was clearly a lightning bolt. That's what it is. It looked like an SS symbol. That's just a fact. It's in the image. I showed you it wasn't Photoshop and it wasn't AI. I showed you the image of Donald Trump smiling, laughing, and her throwing up the devil horns. And then you can just go look up the footage of her basically running a podcast now, promoting it and everything like that, all happy and like nothing happened. I'm just showing you the evidence. If you can't see that there's something ain't right now, I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't. As it says, let them that have wisdom, it will show the last scripture to end it out. I'm probably going to spell it wrong. I'm probably spell it wrong. Or it's a gift given to you by God. You are given this God gift by God. You can't get it anywhere else. The gift, God's gift of discernment exposes what is hidden in darkness, confronts what is false and deceptive, and reveals what is truly real and unchanging, so you can walk in truth, free and from the chains of lies. Exactly. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. Again, the gift of discernment and faith. You have to be given the gift of discernment by God to see these things. If you don't understand it, then maybe you ain't born again. You ain't been given the gift of discernment. That's down to God. Maybe you're not one of the chosen. That's to God, not me. The gift of discernment is mentioned in 1 Corinthians as discerning of spirits, and is understood as a spiritual ability to distinguish between what is truly from the Spirit of God and what is not, including identifying false spirits and understanding the true motives and spiritual conditions of others. It is a gift from God of the Holy Spirit, distributed to believers to edify the church by revealing truth and discerning error, and it is exercised through, can't pronounce that word, on the word of God and spiritual maturity. Now, if you're probably in your 20s, you're probably not grown up, so you have to be given the gift of discernment to see these things. That's why it's so easy for me to see it, because I've been given the gift of discernment. I can see when something isn't right. It's wisdom. So yeah, it's a gift you get from God. There's nothing better than it, to be honest. There's nothing better in this world than being born again and being given the gift of discernment to see the agendas right away. You'll never be led astray, because you'll see these agendas for what they are. So yeah, I just wanted to make this short video. As I said, I've showed all the proof. The title, I'm not going to change it because it's the truth. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Later. Take care.